All right. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on another great episode of your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, hours ago, one of the students in the nursing school that sang Oluremi Tinubu, na your mama be this was issued a query for posting that video online. Look at this. Nurse Osato Edobo, Delta State College of Nursing Sciences, Agbo, Delta State. Query for divulging unauthorized online publication stroke video on social media, TikTok, Facebook. It has just come to the notice of the school authority that you, student nurse Osato Edabo, on the 25th of March 2025, during official visit of the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu CON, at Dome Event Center, Asaba, for the Renewed Hope Initiative health program and distribution of 10,000 naira professional kits to midwives in each geopolitical zone of Nigeria, was found to engage in a malicious act of recording, singing, and posting unofficial response to song during the arrival of the First Lady. You are therefore requested to explain in writing, in triplicate copies within 24 hours of receipt of this letter, why disciplinary action should not be taken against you. Disciplinary action for what? Is Oluremi Tinubu her mama? They said she posted an unofficial response. The song that they sang, is it an official song? First of all, it was the NYSC girl, right? Now it is the students in the nursing school. But thank God that the Delta State government intervened and has asked for the immediate withdrawal of that query. Look at it. Breaking. Delta government directs nursing college to withdraw query against students over Oluremi Tinubu video. Thank you so much, Delta State government. And few hours ago, a very heartbreaking update came out of Aso Rock. In Sena claims this report is capable of sparking a revolution. And just as Nigerians were yet reacting to that, one of the most controversial, most ridiculous, and daring bills in the last 20 years in this country has been passed for second reading at the National Assembly. With this bill, Tinubu seeks to pave way for Sheyi Tinubu to become president of this country by disqualifying Peter Obi, Shettima, ATIKU, Sowore, El-Rufai, and any other person that could even think of contesting for the office of the president in the next 2 to 15 years from ever being able to contest. Before I show you details of these top stories and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you these videos. Please watch this particular video very carefully and confirm that all that we have said about what Tinubu represents is true. See the video.
People around Tinubu think that they tell him whatever what he wants to hear. These same people are the ones that will turn around and say, Mr. President is in trouble. No, you back out. People like us that have been loyal, faithful, are not being recognized. Amechi, it is not right. Sorry to interject. I have a G37 group, G37, former chairman of ACN across Nigeria. We have a platform. One or two have been getting appointments, yes, board members, chairman of this and that. But for Christ's sake, the other boards, they have not appointed 2 years into your term. President Tinubu should do something. It's not about me. There are millions out there who have not been recognized.
He should share the appointments?
Yeah, of course. What is he waiting for? 2 years after, he has only 4 years. You see God?
So did they support the president to build Nigeria or to be appointed into boards?
Oga, in politics, like religion, you deserve to be rewarded.
There are statesmen that will think of what they should do for their country.
Which kind of statement? I'm here. What's my reward? I need money to do something. Where is it? I'm a politician. Let's be honest. I'm very blunt. Where is it? But for Christ's sake, if Nigeria is not good, how will everybody be happy?
You're not happy with the reform policies of
what reform policy?
The Tinubu administration?
I am not.
The floating of the currency, the removal of fuel subsidy, prices of products gradually coming down.
I shared this on a platform I belong to. I said, President Tinubu has weaponized hunger. Somebody said, no. I said, look, even as bad as people say Abacha was, when he removed subsidy, we had a PTF. Tinubu could have done that. He removed the subsidy on the day he was sworn in. Where's the fallout? Where's the reward? Where's the change? Nothing. But for God's sake, President Tinubu, sir, you know me, I was chairman of ACN. Please, Nigerians are suffering.
So should he reverse those
He
policies?
should. He's a human being. Human beings make mistakes.
You heard that. And so many people have come out to attack this man. They said he put his selfish interest ahead of everything. But I want to appreciate him for being honest and blunt about why the TINUBU camp wanted power at all costs. They wanted power so that they can share the nation's treasury amongst themselves. Nothing other than that. And that man was very clear about it. The interviewer, Amechi, said there are statesmen who will think about the country. His reply was, which kind statesman? I'm here and I need money to do something. Where is the money? That is the reason why they were fighting tooth and nail to get into office. It has always been about looting the treasury. And that video was majorly for those who still think that TINUBU means well for this country. Wake up and stop being foolish. The next video here is one that continues to affirm the good works of Senator Natasha Akpoti in her constituency. See the video.
Thank you very much. Good question. If you listen to the presenter or the leader of the persons who brought the petition on the 14th of March, if you listen carefully, one of the things they were saying was that, oh, they cannot afford to have their senator suspended for 6 months. They cannot afford the unavailability of their senator in the seat in the Senate. They did not say that Senator Natasha Akpoti, the senator representing Kogi Central, has not performed. They did not say that, oh, years, her months in the Senate has been unproductive. Senator Natasha has embarked on over 20 projects, rehabilitation of schools, computerizing of primary and secondary school, renovation of police station, empowerment of young people, empowerment of women, market women, providing soft loan for market women within her constituency. Those are projects she has attracted to her constituency. She has also involved in discussion in the Senate of various laws as a lawmaker whose primary duty it is to make law and contribute, to the making of laws in the Senate. So none of the allegations they have made relates to her performance as a senator representing Kogi Central. So the only cry they are having is, oh, we cannot afford the fact that she has been suspended.
You heard that. Now I know why Senator Natasha's suspension was extremely lengthy. The plan to conduct this fake recall began even before that suspension was pronounced. They made it 6 months so that they will use the length of time she's supposed to be absent as an argument for her recall. But still, they had to steal signatures to get fake contacts to initiate the process because the people of our constituency refused to submit themselves to recall Natasha. But I pity her constituency members still. Natasha has nothing to lose. It is the people of Kogi Central that will suffer if Natasha is recalled. So it behoves them to do the extraordinary. Do something extraordinary to prevent this. But if they don't, it is all on them. Period. Now, let us look at the top stories. First is that heartbreaking update coming out of Aso Rock at a time that Nigerians can barely feed as a result of Tinubu's harsh economic policies. Tinubu himself is set to spend 164 million naira on new car tires. You heard me right, tires. 164 million naira on tires in this year 2025 after he spent 366 million naira on tires last year. And next is that update on the bill that is aimed at paving way for Sheyi Tinubu to become president by disqualifying Peter Obi, Shettima, Sowore, El-Rufai, Atiku from ever being able to contest. Let's start by taking that update on tires. Look at how the papers reported it. Tinubu presidency to spend 164 million on new tires after spending 366 million naira in 2024 on tires purchase. Bola Tinubu-led State House plans to spend 164 million naira on tires in 2025, according to a review of the approved budget document. The budget description indicates that the tire purchases will be for bulletproof vehicles, operational vehicles, plain cars, CCU vehicles, jeeps, ambulances, and platform trucks. The Tinubu administration has shown a tendency to spend millions on tires. In 2024, a review of the GovSpend public payments portal by Sahara Reporters revealed significant tire-related expenditure by Bola Tinubu-led presidency. It was found that 366 million naira was spent on tires over a span of 3 days, with payments made on May 21, 2024, June 22, 2023, and June 24, 2023. On June 22, 2023, a single-day expenditure of 42.8 million naira was made for State House tires. Another 86.2 million was spent on tires on June 24, 2023. The description of the purchase read, "Purchase of tires for the State House." An additional 200 million naira was spent on tires for bulletproof vehicles for the State House in Abuja. In total, Presidency spent 366 million naira over 3 days on tires, according to details from the GovSpend platform. Sahara Reporters also previously reported that Bola Tinubu plans to spend over 6 billion on international travels in 2025. A review of Nigeria's 2025 approved budget by Sahara Reporters revealed that Tinubu plans to spend 6.1 billion naira on international travel in 2025. The budget also includes 873 million naira for local travel, bringing the total expenditure for both international and local travel to 7 billion naira for the year. These people have finished this country. Look at the way they are just emptying the treasury on useless journeys. 164 million naira on tires alone. About 6 months ago, he spent 366 million. That's over 500 million naira on tires in a space of 8 to 9 months. This man is out to destroy this country completely. Then look at the amount he will spend on traveling, 7 billion naira, just to tour the world. Yet Nigerians are the ones who are supposed to endure the hardship. What a disaster. And Olalekan here says, when will government reform reach this angle? I beg. That is it. This your reform that you are doing, that you say Nigerians should endure hardship and hunger. When will it reach your own turn? And this tweet here replied, he said, it is all lies. There is no reform happening anywhere. This is what I keep telling Nigerians, that what they are facing now is as a result of bad governance, not any reform. And Olufemi Ayodele here says, are the tires, diamond tires, that you have to spend this fortune to buy them. And just as Nigerians were yet reacting to this, that update from the National Assembly, which is a bill seeking to pave way for Sheyi Tinubu to become president by disqualifying other eligible Nigerians, began making the rounds. Now, let's take the background to this second story. I did tell you on Tuesday that the House of Representatives passed 39 bills across second reading without deliberating them on the floor of the House. And whenever they do this, it is to hide controversial bills from further scrutiny so that they can, scale through easily, so that they will not meet obstructions that will have Nigerians begin to talk about it and they will now eventually have to drop it. So they will just pass it without deliberation. But Nigerians began digging into all these bills that have scaled second reading, and they began to find some very, very tough and controversial bills, and they began publishing it for everyone to see. But the biggest of the discoveries so far is this bill that seeks to set an upper age limit for running for the office of the president or governor in Nigeria. You want to set an age limit for such offices? You think it shouldn't be an issue of national discussion? Look at how the papers reported it. Breaking news. The House of Representatives today passed for second reading a bill seeking to bar individuals above 60 years from contesting for the offices of president and governor in Nigeria. A bill has been passed for second reading, and the intent of that bill is to ensure that once a person is above 60 years of age, such a person can no longer contest for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria or even the seat of a governor. Now, some may argue that this bill has a very slim possibility of going through, but it is too weighty to be ignored. TINUBU contested for the office of the president at the age of 94, but he wants to prevent Peter Obi, who is 63, from running. And when you talk about state capture, this is the bill that embodies it, because it disqualifies more than 98% of the prominent Nigerians around today from being able to run for president or governor. Then Tinubu's young thugs, led by Sheyi Tinubu and the likes of Tope Fasua and Bosun, will then take over Nigeria. First of all, he will ensure that the bill cannot affect the people who are already in office. So he and the current sitting governors still serving a single term can rerun, but those seeking to oppose them must not be up to 60 years old. His son Sheyi is about 40 years old. He wants to make him Lagos State Governor in 2027. Then when he is done, he will come and run for the office of the president when it is the turn of the South, as they used to say it, as the richest 52 years old man in Nigeria. And you may argue that it is an opportunity to get rid of old hands, but believe me, the Yaya Bellos, Betta Edus, and Tope Fasuas of this world are not any better. It is not about age alone. And look at how Nigerians react. Let's take some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here by Adeleke says, "This is not right. Pure stereotype. Are they going to ban voters from 60 years and above from voting? Will they extend same to the lawmakers? It is for the people to decide who they are voting for, whether old or young." And Abubakar AM says, "Do you think this rubber stamp assembly will sponsor any bill of such kind without Tinubu's consent? It will definitely take effect after his second term." Well, he is saying it will take effect after his second term. I am guessing that he is going to exempt those who are already in office. And Somto here says Peter Obi 63, El Rufai 65 years, Atiku 78 years, Tinubu 169 years, Kwankwaso 69 years. Okay, Somto is listing the people that this bill would disqualify instantly. And this tweet here says, "I know the rubbish they are trying to do. They want to get rid of Peter Obi and other politicians above 60 so they can sneak Sheyi Tinubu in as president, but it will never happen. Peter Obi 2027. And Olumayowa here says, "No wonder the first son they share cooked rice up and down." That is it. Sheyi Tinubu is already trying to, to get the North on his side by going around to share cooked rice to them during fasting. And this tweet by Big Crew there says, "Sheyi Tinubu on the pipeline. They know what they are doing." And Online Waju here says, "I like this bill, but it is being passed by the wrong government. This automatically means that it is against the best interest of the citizens. Current administration has proven to be an enemy of the people." This tweet by Online Waju is one of the best tweets I've seen in a while now. Even though he agrees with the bill, he is saying that the people passing it are evil people, so it must come with evil intent. The evil side of the bill, which he has not seen, is what he believes these people are sponsoring. His love for the bill does not remove what he already knows about the sponsors of the bill. This is a man that really understands the Tinubu administration and the APC as a whole. I strongly believe that this bill is not going to go through. Even though it has passed the second reading, I believe it is going to be thrown away eventually. But we'll keep our fingers crossed and see if Tinubu is going to be allowed to go this far, to totally put Nigeria in his pocket. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here, so don't go away. Don't go away.